of cool things planned for you. And Friday was Veterans Day, so make sure you take the vet. Yeah. Okay, over to the brick wall. Woo!
Hey guys, we're back.
I'm Richie.
And I'm Shelby.
And we're back with this week's announcements.
On Monday, there's a boys 8th grade and 7th grade game at Cloverdale starting at 6.
There's also on Thursday a 8th grade boys basketball game here against Plainfield and a 7th grade boys basketball game at Plainfield. That's all.
We're here with Mr. Blickenstaff to discuss the history of Veterans Day.
So, Mr. Blickenstaff, can you tell us a little bit about the history of Veterans Day?
I sure can. Now, how much would you like? Would you like an entire lesson on
Just get to
Veterans
the
Day?
point, like a
Okay. So, short and sweet. Veterans Day used to be called Armistice Day. It's the day we use to celebrate the end of World War I and all the soldiers who sacrificed to keep our country free. It was started by President Woodrow Wilson, and it was called Armistice Day because it coincided with the end of the war, which was signed on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. So originally, people had parades, and everybody was supposed to get off work at 11 o'clock, which was kind of cool and something we should maybe bring back. I wouldn't mind a little break. After World War II, we changed the name from Armistice Day to Veterans Day because now we have all these whole new veterans. We have World War I veterans and World War II veterans, so it came to encompass everyone who had served in the military nobly and sacrificed for their country. Interesting note, a lot of times people confuse Veterans Day and Memorial Day, which is in May. Memorial Day is specifically for soldiers who have fallen in battle. Veterans Day is for anyone who has served.
Do you have any veterans in your life?
I do. My brother was in the U.S. Army.
All right, thank you very much for
Why
your
can't
time.
you be our social studies teacher?
You're welcome.
We're here on a more serious note for this segment. We are going to be talking a little bit about veterans we know. I have a lot of veterans in my family, but my favorite one is my dad, who fought in Desert Storm while he was in the Air Force.
I have 3 veterans that I know of. My great-grandpa fought in World War II, my uncle fought in the Vietnam War, and my cousin just got out of the Air Force.
My dad has been in the military for 15 years, and he's been deployed 4 times, and the most recent he went on was Operation Iraqi Freedom.
I have 2 cousins who, one's in basic training for the Marines and the other's in the Navy.
My dad was in the Navy for 5 years, and my grandpa was in the Army.
Don't forget to thank a vet this week. Thank you for tuning in this week's Students of CMS.
Be sure that you tune in next week for more awesomeness.
That's what's going on at the cave, man. Whoop.